What's good, what's good, what's good? So even though Langley Federal doesn't have a lot of credit cards, they do give out high limit credit cards. So I'm gonna give you the information on the different type of credit cards they do have. So you already know what time it is. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to the #1 credit educational channel. Hey, my name is Dave, where I show you how to remove negative items off your credit report, how to build a relationship with those banks, and how to get to that money. So in today's video, I'm gonna break down all Langley Federal credit cards. I'm gonna tell you the qualification that you need to actually get qualified for this credit card. I'm gonna go over the lending criteria, and also I'm gonna give you the game on what credit bureau they pull, so you can see if you can make an informed decision on if this Langley Federal credit card is good for you, so you can put it in your wallet. So let's get it. First and foremost, I have to give you a little bit of education when it comes to your credit score. I want you to understand what your credit score is made of, what are the factors, what your credit report needs to look like, and what are the banks actually pulling. And the banks are actually pulling the FICO 8. So once you understand that the banks are pulling the FICO 8, which is Langley Federal, now you need to understand what are the 5 factors. And the 5 factors are payment history, utilization, average age, credit mix, new accounts. And you need to understand that they're basing their lending criteria off of the 5 factors of your credit score. So payment history need to be at 100%. Utilization need to be below 10%. Average age, you want to have at least 6 months of average age when it comes to your credit. You want to make sure you need to have revolving accounts and installment accounts, right? You want to make sure you have at least 5 inquiries or less when it comes to your credit report. So once you understand that, you need to go ahead and look at your credit report. I have a link in the description so you can see what your credit score and credit report looks like when it comes to applying for this card. So now that you got the education on the credit score, now you want to understand what bank are they pulling to actually get approved for this credit card. So what you want to do is make sure you look at your Equifax report, because they're checking the Equifax credit report. So make sure your Equifax is all cleaned up. They do base their lending decision off of Equifax. So make sure your Equifax is all cleaned up and up to date to actually get approved for this card. So Langley Federal have 5 different credit cards. So depending on where you at when it comes to credit, and depending on what you're trying to do when it comes to or leverage these credit cards, is depending on which one works best for you. So I'm gonna break down the 5 different credit cards that they have, so you can make an informed decision on which credit card works for you, which one doesn't, and which one you actually need in your wallet to actually start getting this money and start leveraging it to actually start making some money. Coming in at number 5, we have the Platinum Essential Visa. Now this credit card is an amazing credit card if you just started building. This is a secure credit card. So if you need help building credit, this is the credit card that you need to actually get to actually start building your credit report up, so you can go ahead and get approved for the other credit cards that I'm gonna talk about. So coming in at number 4, we have the Odu Aluminized Signature Visa Cashback card. Now this credit card is an amazing credit card. This is for anybody, but especially for Odu Aluminized, but they do have rewards. So that's one good thing about these credit cards, or this credit card. It does have rewards. It has 3% cash back on gas, 2% cash back on groceries and all wholesale clubs, and 1% cash back on everything else. So go check it out and make sure to see if this is a good credit card for you. Coming in at number 3, we have the Signature Visa Cashback credit card. Now this credit card is an amazing credit card because it's kind of just like the ODU. It has the same thing, it has the same benefits, it has everything the same. It just, one's ODU Alumni and this one is just a regular Signature Visa Cashback card. But they both have the same benefits. And I forgot to mention, they do give you a $50 credit when you spend at least $1,000 within the first 90 days. So go check it out. Coming in at number 2, we have the Platinum Quint Visa. Now this credit card is an amazing credit card. It has amazing benefits, and I'm about to give you the game on the reward and the benefits that they do have. So the additional benefits that they do have is they do have cash advances. They have $1 million on travel, accident insurance, which is amazing. They do have 1% cash back on gas, groceries, wholesale club purchases, and drugstore purchases. So it's a little bit different, but they do offer a reward. So go check it out to see if this is a good credit card for you to get. Coming in at number 1, we have the Platinum Select Visa. Now this credit card is an amazing credit card because they give 0% interest on the first 12 months. So depending on what you're trying to do, depending on how you're trying to leverage, there are different ways you can go about leveraging. When I talked about buying these shoes right here, you can use these shoes and put them on this credit card, and they give you 0% interest. You're not accumulating interest, you're not accumulating extra money to paying off this credit card if you're buying shoes and selling it later, because it's 0% interest within the first 12 months. So go check out this credit card. It's an amazing credit card, and they have amazing benefits when it comes to this credit card. So those are my top 5 credit cards, or those are the top 5 credit cards when it comes to Langley Federal. Go check it out and see if this is a good criteria if this is a good, if these are good credit cards for you. And if you have any other questions, just drop them in the comments. So if you're trying to get a personal loan, also watch this video right here. I'm gonna break down the criteria to actually get a qualify for a personal loan. So go watch this video right here, and I'm gonna give you the game when it comes to personal loan.